You, me, Venezuela, 1848, let's go. This is Caracas in version 1.9.6. Not much has changed. Improve relations with Spain, improve relations with Mexico, improve relations with the United States. Sit here at max speed, wait for debt to be paid off, unlock Bessemer process, Italy wait for dialectics, watch the private sector building logging camps, and a glassworks that takes over 1,700 weeks. For those of you not good at math, that's a little over 32 years. Privatize the tooling workshops, subsidize them, become sad that the positivist movement is no longer going to be valid. A minus 10% unfortunately. Atmospheric engine iron mines, atmospheric engine coal mines, and not atmospheric engine the sulfur. Receive a diplomacy request from the United States, negotiate said terrible diplomacy, question why they would send me something so lopsided, remove article, and instead send them tools for $350 a week. Hope they accept, and the Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States of America and Venezuela is entered into force. Thank you, United States of America. Build another construction sector, this time in Guyana. Remember that it takes 34 weeks and cancel it. Build it in Bolivar instead. Upgrade their trade center. Make ceramics. Start using market squares. Start using a little paper. Fix our bureaucracy issue. Upgrade all trade centers to bulk trading. They continue. And cancel trade center in Miranda. Upgrade construction sector in Bolivar to use iron frame buildings. Music to my ears. I'm gonna fund them because I don't think we can afford the 5% prestige hit. The business of legislation. This indulgent behavior should not be tolerated. Gold discovered in Guyana. Now isn't that beautiful? Let's subsidize those gold fields. Receives diplomacy from the Netherlands. Declines treaty. Builds a railway in Bolivar and one in Miranda. Cuts consumption tax of tobacco. Receives a mass migration from Mexico. Actually, receives a mass migration from the United States of Mexican people. Interesting. And they went to Zulia. New neighbors, new grudges. And I step in and improve their acceptance by 20. Watch as 100,000 people come here annually. Gold discovered in Guyana. Wait a minute. Didn't we already discover gold? Yes, more migration attraction. A slave schooner mutiny. Oh, I guess it's out of our hands now. A disreputable bookkeeper. What's that? 5 legitimacy? I'll take it. Central Archives. Education unlocked. Optimal sunlight. Yes. GDP 2.4 million. Ooh, look, a bug. Oh no, gold depleted. Well, we can't just let them leave. Percussion cap unlocked. Now we can shoot all the people. With all the wars we have, you shall shut up and import for paper. A cause without a rebel. No time for timidity. Or lobbyist lectures in Caracas? Well, let's reduce their political strength there. Legitimacy for me, I'm happy. What happened to my GDP? A leadership challenge. The armed forces must remain under civilian control. Paper shortage. Just a wee little import subvention. Set up paper import complete. Super easy. Well, we finished the railway in Bolivar. How about we subsidize it, give a little subvention for engine import, watch as it becomes horribly underutilized, and use it on iron, and wood, and sugar, and bananas. I might have gone too far. We add carriages. Water tube boiler unlocked. Gold discovered in Guyana. Increase subventions on engines further. Satisfy engine need finally. Engine need no longer satisfied for no reason. Ooh, a general's misfired cannon. What could that be? Oh, syphilis. Good. Not foreign. Oh boy, anti-country lobbies against Brazil. What is there to be done? Let's disband this army. Nice even 10. Discuss the agreement with Brazil. That's a big agreement. Withdraw. And look at that, we're profitable again. Time to build steel and motor industries. Subsidize the railway in Miranda, wooden passenger carriages, and make the railway profitable. More profitable. Ooh, a gambler. How bad could it be? Success. I think the nation's going to reap the rewards. Lower taxes further. Peru, Bolivia, improving relations. Use water tube boiler on the tooling workshop, use condensing pump on the coal mines, and subsidize them. Use condensing pump on the iron. Watch as the private sector finally resolves the clothing issue we've been having the entire game. Also, building a railway in Zulia. That's nice. Road maintenance in Bolivar to help with the construction I'm doing. Be happy universities are now only 400 instead of a ridiculous 800. And expand them. New Granada claims Bolivar and Miranda and Zulia. What dicks. Finish steel mills in Bolivar. Convert to steel tools in Bolivar. The German radical revolt now leads the Zollverein. Butchered that. No active research. Nitroglycerin. Let's queue up corporate charters and modern sewage next. Central banking unlocked. Students rally to the abolitionist movement. This is good news for us. Can I boost it? Plus 10% political movement pop attraction. Yes. A mining accident. Oh, this is a small price to pay for the march of industry. Speaking of industry, when this is no longer 6 years, guess who's building a bunch of gold mines? Get a much nicer deal from the Americans. And send it. They've declined it. Let's try that again. They've declined it again. Plus 33. Let's see if the third chime is the charm. I think we've encountered a bug. Withdraw. Yeah, maybe we'll take this new one. No, I guess they hate me. Oh well. Switch to iron frame buildings. Pull the intelligentsia into the government. Try to ban slavery again. Screw frigate unlocked. The landowners petition my government. Promise them dedicated police force. Breeding and education. Nobles must accept they are behind the times. Technical talents. The industrialists join the pro-French movement. There's a railroad boom, and I'm gonna go for the tech boost. Look at that, we're building our universities. Fully iron frame now. We ended up with 107,000 Mexicans. Tools are expensive. Until next time, have a great day.